Is Claude AI really better than ChatGPT? You've probably come across this graph that claims Claude AI outperforms ChatGPT in almost every task. But is this actually true? In this video, I will perform my own tests on 7 key metrics in order to find out which AI excels in each task. The better AI in each task will get a point. So by the end of the video, we will know which AI is truly better. In this round, we will test the AIs on their ability to be creative and write coherent, engaging stories. So the prompt I will use for this example is, create a fan fiction story about a teenage boy that explores the universe. Make it 300 words max. And run it on both models. After I read both of their stories, I got to admit that there is a clear winner. And it is Claude AI. Its story was very interesting, much more descriptive, and when I was reading it, it felt like I was inside the story and witnessing the events myself. While ChatGPT's story wasn't very captivating, it was simply mentioning different events in a pretty dull way. Like, first he went to this planet, then he went to this planet, etc. That's not how an engaging story should be, and it definitely didn't intrigue me to keep reading more. So the clear winner in this round is Claude AI, and it gets 1 point. In this round, we will compare the ability both models have to understand the context of images. So for the first test, I have uploaded this picture of the Leaning Tower of Pisa, and I will simply ask both what is displayed in the image. Both gave the correct answer. But that was a very easy image to understand. Let's increase the difficulty and upload this funny image of Batman riding on top of Walter White, shooting lasers. Let's see if they can understand the different characters and the reason why this image is funny. So I will simply ask them, why is this image funny? ChatGPT understood that there are multiple characters in the picture and gave us a good reason for why the image is funny. But so did Claude AI. It recognized the different characters and gave the same reason for why the image is funny. While I hate to say it, this round is a draw. Both understood the context of the images perfectly, so they both get a point. Now we will test the ability to write efficient and functioning code in the coding language we want. So I will prompt both to create code in JavaScript for an interactive navigation bar in a website. ChatGPT first gave me the code in HTML and then wanted me to convert it in JavaScript, but that's not a big problem because I just simply typed I want the code in JavaScript, and it immediately transformed the code as I wanted. But Claude AI did give me the correct code immediately. What really matters, though, is whether the code works correctly or not. So I run the code that each model gave me separately. This is ChatGPT's code. The code runs perfectly fine and created this functioning sidebar, which is exactly what we wanted. But so did Claude's code. It created this perfectly functioning sidebar, so we can't declare a winner with this test. So we will have to perform our second and hardest test, for which I will prompt both to create code written in Java for a full functioning interactive table tennis game which I can play versus the computer. Both AIs gave me the code in JavaScript this time, but when I run ChatGPT's code, it gives me this error message, which means that something is wrong with the code. On the other hand, Claude's AI code works perfectly and has created a fully functioning table tennis game exactly as we wanted. So the clear winner in the coding test is Claude AI, and it gets 1 point. In this round, we will test the logic and reasoning of both models. For the first question, I will use this riddle that I found on the internet. Feel free to pause and read it if you want. Both models gave the correct answer. So, for the tiebreaker, I want to use a question that needs a high level of logical thinking in order for it to be solved correctly. I found this question on Google. You have a 3-liter bottle and 5-liter bottle. How can you measure 4 liters of water by using 3-liter and 5-liter bottles? If you know the right answer, pause the video and type in the comments below. I prompted this question and both models, and they both gave me the correct answer, which leaves me no choice other than to declare this round a tie. Both ChatGPT and Claude AI get 1 point. In this round, we will test the ability of the AIs to analyze documents and the specific information inside them. For this example, we will use this study I found on the effects social media has on adults. On page 7 of the study, it states that 42% of mothers using photo sharing sites reported occasionally suffering from stress. So I will ask this question to both models and see if they find the correct answer. Both of them answered 42%, which is the correct answer. I performed a lot of tests like this one, in which I asked the AI to give me a summary of a document, or asked for very specific information that was depicted inside a document, and they both gave me the correct answer every time. But for all those tests, I was using small PDF files, less than 100 pages. When I went to use a larger PDF of 300 pages on Claude AI, I was greeted with this message. While on ChatGPT, I could upload any PDF that I wanted, no matter the size. So because Claude AI can only support small documents and usually the documents that people use are on the larger side, I have to give the edge to ChatGPT on this one. So ChatGPT gets the point. In this round, we will use very complex college-level math and physics problems to determine which AI is better at solving them. Let's start with this problem that I found on the internet. I will simply paste it in both models and wait for their response. These are the answers both models gave us. ChatGPT's answers are all correct, while Claude's answers are all wrong, which isn't a very good sign. But let's give Claude AI another chance. This time I will use this math problem that I found on an advanced mathematics PDF. ChatGPT's answers are all correct according to the solution provided in the document, while Claude AI's answers aren't. The first and second answers are correct, while the third one is wrong according to the solutions provided in the document. So the clear winner in this round is ChatGPT, and it gets the point. In this round, we will test the AI's ability to communicate and give us human-like answers for our problems. So for this example, I wrote, I have a problem with my best friend. He has been very distant lately. I think he avoids me. What do you think I should do? Both AIs gave me robot-like answers at first, in the form of lists. But then I prompted them to talk to me like we are having a conversation. Claude AI did exactly that and even started asking me relevant questions about the topic at hand, like, did I notice this change happening suddenly? I then continued the conversation by typing, ever since I didn't like the video I was watching and didn't sub to the channel for more amazing AI videos like this, he stopped talking to me completely. Maybe you should like it so this doesn't happen to you. But on a serious note, I continued the conversation, and every time I got a very logical and human-like response. While ChatGPT, even after I prompted it to talk to me like we are having a conversation, still gave me very vague and robotic answers in the form of lists, and seemed to not understand how to have a conversation like a human. So without a doubt, this round goes to Claude AI, and it gets the point. So Claude AI is the winner of this comparison. And if you want to learn how to use it, click on this video right here.